Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another first impression slash review of a new indie brand that I had never heard of before until I found them on Instagram. They're called Beauteous Cosmetics. They are Black owned. I will leave a link to them down below, to their website as well as to their Instagram. Definitely go check them out. Okay, so from the brand we actually have two eyeshadow palettes. We have the Nude eyeshadow palette and the Party Girl eyeshadow palette, which, can we just take a moment to admire this? This is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if this is like a moon or some kind of a planet here, but this is just like, look at that iridescence. Look at that shine. This is fantastic. And then this is just classic. It's got the gold embossed on it. It says Beauteous, Nude Beauteous with a pretty little eyeshadow brush on there. And if we open it up on the inside, this is what the Nude palette looks like. You've got, all of them are matte except for these two shades right here, which are pressed glitters. It's the only thing that I would say is both of these palettes have quite a few pressed glitters in them. Like, I find two in one eyeshadow palette, if they're not biodegradable, I have an issue with glitter being in products. Specifically because these don't go onto the eyes super well usually. I haven't tested these ones out and I probably won't because I'm super averse to putting glitter in and around my eye area. Underneath sometimes, but I'll usually stay away from the glitters. From what I have swatched of these, the mattes perform so well that I'm not bothered that there's two pressed glitters in here, and it's affordable enough that I'm not bothered for how much I paid to get 7 matte shades. It's really pretty. I love all of these colors. You have some berries, you got some nude browns, and then you have this pop of yellow right here. Moving into the Party Girl palette, we have a incredibly unique color story, in my opinion. I've never seen a color story like this before. You got your red, you got this light lilac purple, you got this sort of, I don't even know how to describe that green, but it's a green that I don't have in any other palette. Then we have this pink, and then starting from here, and then all of this row, they're all just shimmer shades. They're all just really gorgeous, buttery, soft shimmer shades that apply amazingly as swatches. I haven't tried them on the eye yet, but they swatch really nicely. And the same thing with this one. You have the entire bottom row that is just what appears to be, and I think are pressed glitters that I'm never gonna use. I'm never gonna use them because I don't use pressed glitters, but the palette itself, those shimmer shades well make up for not using 5 of the other shades in this palette, I think, because it's affordable enough that I'm not upset that there's an entire row of shadows I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna go ahead and put up some swatches of both of these palettes. Okay, let's go ahead and dig into these palettes. For one look, I think I'm going to do just with the Nude palette. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do like a nice matte look with this Nude palette, and then I'm gonna do another look afterwards with the Party Girl palette that's a little bit more lively, a little bit more colorful. So I don't believe any of these shades have actual names because there's no names written on the back or on the bottom of them, but I'm gonna go in with, ooh, do I want to do a more mauve or more like soft pink, like blushy color? I'm gonna do it mauve. We're gonna go with like a purple mauve color. So I'm gonna go in with this purple right up top right here. Just put that along my crease. It's very pigmented so far, is what I'm noticing. It blends out really nicely. Okay, so from this one shadow, I can tell that it's really easy to go in there and kind of pack it into that lid space, like into the crease, and just really deepen that out. Like the first time I went in there, I blended it all over, like into my crease, but then I went in and I really like focused it in towards my crease, and you can tell where that pigment is just a lot deeper. I'm impressed. So far, I'm impressed. I'm also gonna take a little bit of that color along my bottom lash line. Wow. 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 I'm impressed. This is good. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this darker brown in the corner here and just focus that on the outer third of my eyelid. I'm just gonna take my blending brush and fix what I've done here. Yeah, this one's definitely not the easiest to work with, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'm gonna take my little blending brush and just try and focus that more. Oh, it's nice though. I love the shade. It's like, it's burgundy, but it's not quite burgundy, you know? Yeah, we're gonna go back in with that. Oof, oof, oh no. We're gonna go back in with that blending brush and just blend that out. It really does blend into the other colors just beautifully. Like, it's super easy to soften out. Look at that. That's so nice. Yeah, so what I would say about this one shadow is it's not the easiest to apply, but it does blend out nicely and diffuse into the other colors. So even if you make a mistake like I did and get it like all the way up to your friggin' brow, it's easy to blend out into your transition shade. Brilliant, brilliant. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm gonna see if I can deepen it out even more. Rather than these two pressed glitters, I really wish they'd given us the shimmers like we saw in the Party Girl palette. But I'm gonna take this plummy shade on a thin liner brush and just apply that on my bottom waterline. I'm just gonna take that blending brush and just blend that out. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. I think this palette is worth it for me just for those two purple shades up top. They're so nice. I'm gonna go in with this rosy pink shade in the corner here and just put that on the inner third of my eyelid. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that blending brush again, blend that into the other two colors. That turned out very pink. Yeah, with this one as well, I would say it's super easy to go in and just blend out any harsh lines that you have. Oh, it's super nice. You can just leave it there as well, like, this is super pretty. But I'm gonna try to go in with that yellow in the inner corner and just see how that one performs. Because out of all of these shades, I think that yellow is the one that I'm the most intrigued about. I hope it's pigmented. Oh. There's a lot, there's a lot. Oh, 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 yes. Oh my God. This yellow's nice. Oh my Lord. Oh my God, can you see that? Oh my goodness. Sun yellow, it's like a sun yellow. Just gonna pack it on in there. My eyes look like a sunset. It looks like a sunset. This is so, oh, yes. And I'm blending it up and into that pink as well, a little bit into the crease, because it's just, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Blend it out into that pink, yes. And along the bottom waterline, ow. Don't stick the brush in your eye. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Here, let me zoom you in so you can see what I've done. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love that gradient. Yes, this palette, A+. A+. Look, ignore the horrible concealer. But look how pretty. Look how pretty. Yeah, I'm impressed with this palette. This is really good. This is really, really good. I love this gradient that I got. This is phenomenal. This is All right, so I'm just gonna add some blush. I'm using the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collection blush in the shade I Need Space. Kathleen, I think, said it perfectly in her video that this I Need Space is like the perfect Aquarius color and sentiment. I'm an Aquarius and 100% I need space like 110% of the time. Oh my God, why did I not put my freaking headband on? My hair is getting in the way like crazy. Here we go, we have the blush on. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Beauteous highlighter. It's a liquid highlighter. I think they only have one so far, and it's like this pretty bronze shade. I don't have a bronze highlighter in my collection, so I'm curious to see how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna put it on one side first. I'm not sure how to apply this, but oh, it's a dropper. It's a dropper, ha 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 ha. Use my sponge, blend this out. Ooh, ooh. Do we have another winner on our hands? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we friggin' do. I swatched this on my hand when I got it and I wasn't like, ooh, ooh, that's really pretty. That's really, really pretty. Okay, let's do the other side. The dropper isn't great, but it's okay, we can make it work. I was also worried about it being a liquid highlighter, that it wouldn't blend out really nicely over top of powder, but it's blending out really nicely. I think I put on a little bit too much, but that's what you get when you just pile it on there. Ooh, I'm super illuminated. Like, my skin is so glowy. It's so glowy. And onto my nose a little bit. Nice. I'm so glowy. That is my aesthetic right now in my life. I just want to look super glowy. Like my cheekbones look like they're popping off of my freaking face. That's how glowy I freaking am. Oh, it's so nice though. It's so nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna go put on some mascara and some lip product, and I will be right back with the completed look. All right, and that is the completed look using the Nude Beauteous palette. For my lip, I went with the Ultra Blotted Lip from Colourpop in the shade Usagi. All right, so moving on to the second look, we have the Party Girl palette. This gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I cannot get over how gorgeous this packaging is. I think I'm gonna try and make like a greenish purplish look for this one. For this look, I'm also gonna use the purple lipstick that I got. That's kind of like iridescent and shimmery. I'm super excited to try that out. This one is in the shade Brave, I believe. Bravery, it's called Bravery. I was close. We have darkness in the background this time. So going in with this lovely Party Girl palette, I'm going to use, I think, because I did a pink kind of look yesterday, I'm gonna go in with this purple, this lilac-y sort of purple in the crease. Just see how that turns out. Wow, the color payoff of that is fantastic, and I dipped my brush in there just once. It blends out really nicely, just like the other palette does. I'm gonna go in with my big fluffy brush. Just blend, 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 blend. The construction workers are at it again. Beep, 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 beep. Because this is Montreal and the construction never stops. Let's zoom in a little bit. I realized this whole time you've been so far out there. Let's bring you in a little close. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this green color now, just see how that works. It's super green in the pan, but once you get it on the brush, it's definitely more of like a aquamarine turquoisey color. Oh my god, and the way it blends into that purple, that's like a dream. I feel like a friggin' mermaid. Look at that. My eyelids are mermaids. This, oh. Yes. Yes! We're gonna live this mermaid life. It blends into that purple so nicely. So nice. Like when I first saw the color scheme of this, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but now that it's on my eyes, I'm very impressed. Very impressed with this color payoff, with the way that these shadows just blend into each other so seamlessly. Beautiful. They've done a great job here. Like, this is something that they should be super proud of. Like, I don't know why this isn't more like well known. And like there's definitely a lot of color payoff like as you pack it on there too. Like it's not something that you get to like a certain threshold and then you can't deepen it out more. Like there's really a lot of like leeway for you to go in and really pack that pigment on there and get a lot of color payoff with it. I might go in with a little bit of purple on that blending brush. I feel like a heckin' mermaid. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that purple along the lower lash line as well. There's not like that much kickback from this either. Like it's performing super well in the pan. It's performing really well in my eyes. Like I really have no complaints about this. I feel like a freaking mermaid. I'm gonna put that green along the center. Gorgeous, beautiful, so nice, so nice. I'm gonna finish it off with this white shimmery shade. The way it looks in the pan is white, but when I swatch it, there's like a iridescent blue-green shift to it. It's like an icy blue sort of color. Oh, I feel magical. Beautiful, can you see that? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's fine actually. That's fine. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is amazing. This is amazing. Ugh. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Wait, I'm just gonna put on some mascara. That's the finished look. For the eyes. It's so pretty. Like, oh. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed. I look like a mermaid. I look like a mermaid. I hope you like this look as much as I do. For my blush, I'm gonna go in with a new one that I got that I've been meaning to try. It's the Colourpop Night Bloom one. It's this really pretty purple lilac one that they came out with for the Succulent collection. It's pretty. Oh, wow. It definitely fits this look. We're gonna go even more extra with this bright friggin' purple lipstick. I kind of want to try the pressed glitters like just along the underside of my eye, but I'm so worried about using them. I'm gonna try with a little. Let's zoom in again. A little bit of the pressed glitter, just a tiny bit underneath. Oh, just to add like a little bit of accent and mermaid magic. It's pretty. My general opinion about pressed glitters is I don't appreciate them much because most of the time they're made of non-biodegradable materials. Right now, if these pressed glitters are not biodegradable, I don't feel comfortable using them because it's just like little bits of plastic that's gonna end up in the water system and in the ocean, and I'm like, no. But it is pretty. It is pretty, and I feel like a sparkly mermaid. Okay, let's try out this lipstick and see how it turns out. Ooh, it's got this like really nice iridescent sheen to it. That's really unique. It's a super unique formula because it dries down. Like you'd think that something iridescent like this wouldn't dry down because it would lose the iridescence that it has, but it dries down and still holds that intense iridescence to it. Just gonna try and build it up a little bit more. Ooh, pretty. I don't know if you can see how iridescent it is, but this is super unique. This is a very, very unique color. Can you see that like iridescent sheen? I love it, I love it. It's really nice, it's super iridescent. This is a very, very special shade. Out of all of the shades they had on the website, this one kind of popped out to me the most because I didn't have anything like this in my collection already. All the other ones were kind of like normal shades, like there's an orange, like a coral orange, and like a lighter nudie pink, darker brown color. I don't know if all of them are iridescent like this, because if they all are, then I'd be very interested in getting more just to see how like the coral one would be, and I'm very intrigued. I'm very, very intrigued. I'm just gonna go in with my Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil in Rain Check, which came with the blush because I got the double pack. And I figured because it's this nice like lilac purple, it might work well over top of the purple iridescent. There's a close-up of how it looks with the lip oil. This whole thing is just a look, isn't it? I'm like ridiculously happy about this. I'm just gonna go in really quickly with the highlighter. I'm gonna try using the Beauteous highlighter again. I'm not gonna do what I did yesterday and put it straight onto my face. I'm gonna put it on my hand and then use my sponge to kind of blend it out a little. I think I put too much anyway. 1 second. There, I put some setting spray on. Blend this out a little better. I don't know if this color was the best one to use with this look because it's definitely more like golden orange leaning versus the coolness of the mermaid look, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so for the sake of just kind of brightening it out and diffusing out that bronziness a little bit for the highlighter and bringing in some more of that coolness, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty Enlighten Liquid Luminizer Highlight. Just highlight the crap out of my face because we're already extra as is with this mermaid look. So let's go above and beyond, why don't we? Yeah. This is like I'm gonna be a freaking satellite. You can see this from space, and I'm okay with that. Space shine. Highlight the brow bone. I'm just gonna add even more sparkles. Oh, just for reference, I used this sparkle, but I'm tempted to go in with one of the purple sparkles just to add some more sparkly dimension. This is getting more and more extra by the minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the purple. Oh shoot, there's a lot. I'm gonna go in a little bit of the purple. Oh, that's a lot. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it definitely adds dimension. This is nice. I mean, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. Glitter and sparkles. And by Halloween, I mean October, but let's face it, the entire month of October is Halloween. It's all Halloween. Okay, I think we're done, finally. One thing I will say is that the sparkles really stick to your skin. Like, they're not moving. They're not going anywhere. Like, I am touching it and like, they don't really come off. I don't know how well you can see that, but like, I'm touching and nothing's really coming off. Like, they're not even coming off with this towel. That shit stays on. So this concludes the second look with Beauteous Cosmetics. This one is using the Party Girl palette, as well as the lipstick. So let's just go through my final thoughts for each product. Lipstick, Beauteous lipstick in the shade Bravery. These retail for $7.99 USD. I've never seen such an interesting iridescent shade in a lipstick before, so these are definitely 100% I would recommend. They go on like a dream. You can blot them on or you can layer it on there for a lot more pigment. It's just beautiful. It's just a really, really interesting lipstick, and I'm super interested to see whether all of the other ones are as iridescent and interesting as this one. The highlighter is really nice. I would say this is probably, for all of the things that I tried out today, it's probably my least favorite just because for me it's kind of just another bronzy highlight. but it's interesting because it goes on really pigmented. Like, it's definitely a golden bronze color on the cheeks, but it can be diffused out to make it just look like the sun is touching your face. And according to the website, this is actually called the Sunbeam Highlighter, which I would say is a very good name for it. Like, it looks like the sun is coming out of your cheeks. But this retails for $8.99 US. Then we have the two palettes. These two, I would say it's worth getting both of them. This is the Nude palette and this is the Party Girl palette. This one is definitely more out there, but like you can see, you can come out with something really, really pretty. And looking at the colors in here, it's a very interesting color story. And the shades didn't show up on my eyes the way that they look in the palette. Like, it's a lot more soft, it's a lot more diffused. Like, that green looks very, very green in the pan, but on my eye it looked more teal, it looked more of like an aqua color. So yes, I'm very, very impressed with the Party Girl palette, and all of the shimmers in here are a little bit more nude colored, so they could work really, really well with the shades that are in here. So definitely as like companion palettes, these work super well together. The only thing is the pressed glitters in here. I find like an entire row of pressed glitters is a bit too much, especially when two of them are purple. And again, especially if it's not biodegradable glitter, I have a little bit of a problem with how much pressed glitter there is in here. If it is biodegradable, then I have no issue with it. But still, I would definitely, for the colors that I will use, they're worth it. They're 100% worth it. The smaller Nude palette retails for $9.99 USD, and the larger Party Girl palette retails for $13.99 US. Now that I've had it on for a little bit, the lipstick, I think because it's paired with this lip oil, is bunching a tiny little bit in the corners. Definitely, I think it's the combination with the lip oil rather than the actual lipstick itself. So I guess be wary of that if you're going to be wearing this lipstick with a lip oil or a lip gloss, is that it will bunch a little bit in the sides. So yes, overall, this is probably my favorite thing of all of the ones that I tried here, because I love mermaids, I love looking like a mermaid, and this palette gave me exactly what I wanted to look like a mermaid. So this one is probably my favorite one. But again, this one is also fantastic to use every single day. And even this one with the shimmer shades in here can easily be a companion to this. I also really liked the two Colourpop things that I used. This Night Bloom blush is absolutely gorgeous. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Also, the lip oil is very interesting, especially when paired with this purple lipstick. It just really brings out that iridescence to it that is lost a little bit when it mattifies, but it really like helps to bring that out. Overall, everything I tried here today has been a win, and I'm just super happy with all of it. I am so happy with this look and the look that I created yesterday. Like, you could see my reaction to both of the looks, especially when I added that yellow yesterday and then like this whole mermaidy look today. I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy with these products, and they're definitely palettes and things that I'm going to be using in the future. So yeah, Beauteous Cosmetics, you did good. I'm super impressed. I'm very, very happy with everything that I used today, and I will continue to use all of these things. And if I didn't mention before, Beauteous Cosmetics is also cruelty-free and vegan, which I'm really happy about. I love to see it. But yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. Let me know if there's any of these products that you are planning to get for yourself. Again, I will link their shop down below in the description box. Go check them out if you have time or if you're interested. 10 out of 10 would recommend these products. They're amazing, super good. Do let me know down in the comments below if you do end up getting anything from their shop. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you liked what I did here today with this brand new brand that I had never heard of before, that on a whim I decided to buy a lot of what they had on their website. They do also sell lashes, like fake lashes, which is most of what they have, but I don't wear fake lashes, so that's not really a product for me. But if you like fake lashes, go check it out. But that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.